Hello, we're the Conerlys. I'm Lee,
And I'm Sonia.
and we're with SNL Homestay Properties LLC out of Seattle, Washington. And we would like to just spend a few moments to let you know how excited we are about our white investments.
And also about Mr. Herman Maroney, who has really been a great asset to us to date.
Yes, our Uncle Herman is what we call him, has been such a blessing to us and our family. Um, and the way he has been a blessing is through My Credit Stop. Uncle Herman introduced us to My Credit Stop a couple of months ago. We're trying to get our credit squared away. We started out in the low 600s, I guess you can say. I don't know if you can see that, but the low 600s is what we started out at. And then what normally happens is that once we got all the information squared away together, we got a annual report, and it was a report of an analysis of our derogatories, all of our other things that we have on our credit that they need to fix. So in that way, that's when we had our first surprise after we got all our information in. And
Well, first of all, we were very skeptical. Well, I won't say we. I was very skeptical about the whole process that my husband was going through with Mr. Herman Maroney and our White Investments because he had heard about them all through Clubhouse. And at that point in time, I was referring to Clubhouse as Crack House because every time I looked, my husband was on friggin' Clubhouse. Anyways, come to find out, he met up with a Mr. Herman Maroney through Clubhouse, and because of it, that's what actually led us to the credit.
the My Credit Stop program. And the My Credit Stop program was a great program for us because as soon as we got signed up for it, we noticed a difference. The very second, I think it was the second week or so, my wife had an increase on her score, on her credit score. It was what, 42 points or so?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, about 42 points. And so we got excited and we were like, oh, this is really working. So one main point is that Uncle Herman's VAs, the virtual assistants, the people who he has working for him in the background, they were really on point. I talked to them at least 2, 3 times a week, email, phone, that kind of a thing, and that process was a really good thing because it gave me encouragement that they were doing something with my credit. And so the next thing we got was an increase in my credit. So
And that, my dear, was really when the skepticism started to kind of fade away. Or not kind of, it has faded away.
right,
And so my husband's credit scores went from being in the 600s, low 600s, to the higher 600s, including 700. And then from there, now at this point to date, we are well into the 700 club, and we couldn't be happier. And so really we just want to come on here and give our testimony and say thank you to Herman Maroney,
Herman, yes.
as well as our White Investments, just for what they have done for us and what they continue to do for those who become involved with them. He shares his knowledge from such a heartfelt place to help those to improve their lives and what they want to do for their families. And yeah, so if you become part of our White Investments and Mr. Herman Maroney, you will be more than pleased with your results.
Right. And just to co-sign the My Credit Stop program, it's a really good program that analyzes your credit. It optimizes your credit. It does a lot of things for your credit that will help increase those numbers. So I just wanted to say thank you, Uncle Herman. Thank you for all that you have done for me and my family. And we love you. And thank you very much.
We thank you.